Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies and also to all the mother figures. I did not want to leave the bed today because it was so comfortable, but you know what? I'm so glad I went to Warrior Sculpt. And for all you people who have mommies who are alive, and to those of you whose mommies have gone to heaven, and to those of you who are mother figures, or those of you who have women in your life who are mother figures, your bonus mom, or someone like a second mom. Moms really just want, service is most mothers' language of love. Like today, I hired a cleaner to come to the house at 2:00. That's very kind of that person to work. So for those of you who are watching this video and have mommies, please do as a service. Yesterday, one of my patients asked me if I feel 50, and while I was doing Warrior Sculpt, I thought to myself, 50 is amazing, and it is something that you just feel awesome. Healthy is amazing, and 50 can be very amazing if you do it right. And so I just felt compelled to share that 50 can be an age where you just feel really powerful and very independent, and you don't need to grow older feeling, less than what you were when you were 20, 30, or 40. One of my patients has decided to do another half marathon, and I'm so proud of her. She hasn't done one, I think, since 2012 or 2013. Right now it's 2024, and I'm so proud of her. And she said, I don't know why I decided to do that. And I said, how old are you? And she said, I'm 39. And I said, and that's why. Because there's a part of you that's holding on to the, you want to make the most of your last year in your 30s, and you should. And I can tell you, when I was 39, I didn't know I was going to have a third baby. I didn't know that Tommy was going to come when I was 43 years old. And when people tell me you don't look or act 50, I said, I received that, but there's something that you should know is that when I was 26, I decided, when I worked at two community medical clinics, Samahan community medical clinics in San Diego, one in Mira Mesa, one in National City, I was their first licensed acupuncturist. By trade, I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and this is my 25th year in practice. And when I was 26, starting off, I said to myself, the average age of my patients, who were mostly Filipino or some kind of minority, were in 75 or over. And I thought, I want to be like that. Just a couple of months ago, February, I posted a video. This 90-year-old woman got back on her Arabian horse. And I shared, she came in with a cane, and then, she said, you got to fix me. And this woman was like, do what you got to do. And I just did a video for my acupuncture students yesterday. She did 10 treatments in 11 days or something like that. 10 treatments in 11 days. So she was coming in almost every day. She went from wearing a cane, using a cane. After a 5th treatment, she was on her horse. She couldn't walk from the ADA parking space to the room, the first treatment, without being really hunched over. And she's just like, this isn't going to work in my life. She's 90 years old. And, well, at the time she was 89. She turned 90 during the therapy. And after the 5th treatment, she sent me a picture of herself on her 25-year-old horse. Beautiful Arabian horse. And then after a 7th treatment, I'm chasing her out with the cane. And I know I've done a couple of videos already where I shared this, but I cannot overemphasize how your attitude in life really does affect your altitude. This woman does not act 50. 90. She does not act 90. And 90 to some people, like the traditional stereotypical, I guess what people would consider 90, like, oh, they're old and decrepit. No, 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 she's out there. And then her 7th treatment, she didn't have a cane anymore. And she comes in every other week now. And she was, she was at the biggest horse show west of the Mississippi after the 9th treatment. And she said she walked for a week without a cane. And one of the days she walked a mile without a cane. And she goes, I'm a little tired. Well, guess what? You and I would be probably tired after a week at a horse show also. I showed dogs. I showed staffies for 8 years. And that's those are small animals compared to horses. So I didn't want to wake up this morning, but I was I pooped in my bed I pooped. I was pooped. I did not poop in my bed. I pooped. I was pooped. I was so tired. And that's hilarious. I lied down in my bed like a little after 9. I didn't read my son the story. I was just done. And then I woke up. I never use an alarm clock. I woke up, and my usually time I wake up anywhere between 5 and 6. I woke up around 6:20ish, 6:30. So that's, my body just normally wakes up a little earlier. And did some, my morning ritual. And I said, I'm going to do this. And I talked to myself, Anna, you're going to do this. You're going to do this. You're going to go to Warrior Sculpt. And I knew I would feel amazing. And that's my point to you today. Do something for yourself, mommies, mother figures. Do something for yourself. Acknowledge yourself for all that you do. And for those of you who want to honor a woman in your life who is a mother figure or a mom, like our violin teacher does not have children, but she has so many children. There's so many women out there who are close friends to me, and they have no children, so they have their pets. Growing up, I'm an only child. I didn't have siblings, and my siblings were my dogs and my cats and my chickens and my ducks. So, and once in a while a goat. That's a long story. But act of service is usually mommy's language. So do the dishes for her. Go to the neighbor next door who might be living alone and water her lawn, walk her dog, spend time with her. Women, our oxytocin increases, especially when we feel nurtured and we feel like someone's listening. And just give them a call. Just ask her how she's doing and maybe pick something up for them. Women love timeliness. So, here's a little hint. If you send flowers, send it before Mother's Day. If you're away, send it before, because it makes mommies feel special. And for those of you who are newly married, it's okay to coach your husbands. I told my husband what I did for his mommy, and I said, this is what you did for your mommy. Now this is what you will do for me. This is my 21 and a half years being married. I still coach my husband. So it's okay. Don't have these expectations, ladies, that your man is supposed to know what you want in life. All right, take care. Happy Mother's Day.